Hi, welcome back to the Joy of Civ. My name is Christian, I'm your host. So we're back here with the Swedish Empire, and the focus of this series is on city-state interactions and how we can best use relationships with city-states to advance our nation, to advance our people. So thus far, we have become the suzerain of one city-state. We know of two others. And I think this play session will see us attempt to do some more exploration, as well as grow our cities and probably found at least one more city. So let's jump back into the game. I'm glad you're here. All right, so we're back here in the game, and let's take a quick look at the empire. So this is our capital, Stockholm. It has the Edamananki World Wonder and is about to finish a market. Let's take a quick look at the tile yield. So thanks to Edamananki and thanks to Our Lady of the Reeds and Marshes Pantheon, we have some really productive marsh tiles, and really should purchase this tile over here in order to make use of those bonuses. But moving on, we have City of John Coping, which is up here in the north of our empire, slightly closer to English lands, and they have previously appeared threatening, and so here in John Coping and in Orebro, we've been working on walls in order to have a nice defensive front. And then finally we have our coastal city of Göteborg, and Göteborg is the beneficiary of a forest fire that happened many years ago now in the game, but left some very, very improved jungle and forest terrain. So it's quite a productive, profitable city, and they're producing a settler right now. So that settler, I believe what I'd like to do, pressing 4 here on the keyboard to show the settler view, I'd like to settle a city over here somewhere. And we're working on shipbuilding right now. So we'll need to get open borders with England in order to be able to sail past Sheffield, and then around this really large bay right here in order to get over to this landmass and settle a city. And I think where I'd like to do it is right here. I'm going to press Shift A and add a city center map tack. This will be a really nice city. I have access to a couple of fish right off the coast. Olives right within the city radius, and then some just really nice productive tiles very close by. So should be a strong city, and it'll give us the the ability to expand further on this portion of the continent. So looking forward to doing that in this play session, so long as things go our way. And then we might be able to I think it'd be nice to bring Lahore into our little city-state fold. So that is what we'll be up to, and let's get back to it here. All right, so thanks to completing that market, we are now able to get another trader, and that could be a good next move. I do want to think about planning out some more districts, but let's see. Yeah, so right now, what are our current trade routes? Stockholm to Hong Kong, 9 gold per turn. We're doing quite well with our economy at this point, but getting another trader up does seem like a good idea. We could even have an internal route, get ourselves a road between Stockholm and Göteborg. I think that could be really useful. So let's get a trader. All right, and we have 2 ships over here. thinking about expansion plans over this way, it might be a good idea to get one of those ships over there. Alternatively, we could see about purchasing or building a ship on this coast. Let's see, how long would it take to build a galley? 11 turns over here. On top of 3 turns for the walls. And then we have some turns where we're sailing our settler over anyway. I think that might be a good option. Is there any way we can speed things up here in Orebro? They're already working really, probably the best tiles they have available. They could use more housing. A granary is a bit too expensive. Next turn we could purchase one. Well, we'll plan on a galley here. All right, and meanwhile, let's sail over this way. All right, that gets us completing those city walls, gets us the Eureka for engineering, which is very nice. Okay, so the English, they have a harbor here in the city of Birmingham. I don't even know if we have the tech for harbors yet. Yeah, we don't, not quite. Alright, so I think I said I would like to purchase another tile down this way. I also was thinking about purchasing a granary here in Orebro. I think that seems like a more important purchase at this point. So let's see how that improves their growth. Right now it's 34 turns until growing again. Okay, 7 turns until growing. That seems a lot better. Now we are lacking in amenities. That's something that we could improve by bringing this cotton into the empire and improving it. Alright, can we purchase this tile in Stockholm? We need 80 gold, so a couple more turns. You know, maybe we should see if we can get open borders with England. And then we can sail up this way and see what our ships can find. Oops, wrong button. Make deal, open borders. 8 gold, very good.
I cannot imagine any condition which would cause a ship
All right,
to
there's
founder.
shipbuilding.
Modern shipbuilding has gone beyond that.
That will allow us to embark our settlers and other units as well. All right, I think I would like to go for ironworking at this point. Thinking about continuing to put up, I guess, a strong enough military to defend ourselves against England. They seem pretty threatening in terms of their military strength. It'd be nice to, at least have one swordsman to help our archers defend the empire. All right, there's that trader. Very good. Now, when I think about districts, I like the idea maybe of growing some districts out in this area where all 3 of these cities can perhaps build districts around a central government plaza. So if we have a government plaza there, then let's say another commercial hub here. And what else would be useful? Get ourselves a theater square here. And could we do an aqueduct here? And then an industrial zone? And finally, maybe a campus here. Oops. I think that looks like a pretty good setup. And first of all, we want to get that government plaza in place. So let's start. We'll start there. All right, I'm going to press Shift S and hide those map tacks for now. Okay, we've got ourselves another envoy. Now, how strong is our grip on Taruga? Not bad. Trying to decide if I want to establish ourselves in Lahore as their suzerain, or if we want to keep that envoy as sort of a defensive option. Let's see, what's Lahore's special bonus for us? The Nihang units that can be purchased with faith. That's not really that valuable. I think neither of these city-states are super compelling. Hong Kong is more strategic in its location. I think we'll hold off and see if we can get Hong Kong at some point. Yeah. What we could do is add an envoy in Taruga and then send a Mani to Hong Kong and become suzerain right away. Ooh, decisions. I kind of like that idea. We'll see if that pays off. All right. So we're going to switch this up and we're going to transfer this trader to Göteborg and then have it establish a trade route back to Stockholm. I think we'll get somewhat better yields that way since Stockholm already has some districts. All right, this galley is going to stay here in the home front. This one will do the exploring for us. All right, there we go. Yeah, that's a nice trade route. 1 food, 2 production, 2 gold. Although, wow, we could really get quite a bit of gold trading with England. That'll be something we'll certainly pursue later. All right, so we have enough gold to purchase this marsh tile now. Oh my goodness, what a fantastic tile. Yeah, glad to see our people are working that.
All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players.
All right, so here in our classical republic, I kind of like the policies we have in place right now. I suppose we could be boosting settler or builder production, but we're nearly complete in both cities where we're producing those. It actually might be valuable to boost our. I don't necessarily. Well, it's worth it in the meantime. I think to sacrifice a little bit of gold to boost the production of our ship up here in Orebro. Maybe we'll build a quadreme after that. All right. I think theology seems like a good pursuit. That'll get us another envoy. England looks like they're building another harbor up here. There's another ship for their navy. Alright, and Cohort has finished their settler. Alright, I'd really like them to get to work on a preserve. The land doesn't look that great right now, but once we promote Reina with another promotion to forestry management, I think all of these tiles are going to look really good in terms of appeal. Although, let's see. Right now, let's have them build an archer, and then we'll, in a few turns, we'll get the preserve underway. Okay, so it's going to be really useful to get to be suzerain of Hong Kong, so we can sail through their borders. At this point, we're blocked there. And this settler we will send up to Orebro. Alright, there's our government plaza. Let's see, I'm going to press 9. I'm just curious. I want to see what the yields are for this commercial hub. Okay, +4. It's pretty good. Alright, government plaza complete. And I think we could use, our culture is kind of lagging right now. We're going to go for a simple monument here in our capital. And a builder here in John Coping, very good. Let's take a look at the district plans. Whoops. Yeah, John Coping is not ready to produce any of those yet. But let's also, let's get a monument going here as well. And we have the ability to promote Reina now. I think Reina is kind of an underrated governor. Get her going with the forestry management promotion, and you really get quite a lot of gold in cities where you have a lot of forest, jungle, marsh, floodplains, that sort of thing. And then on top of that, well, I don't think we'll see it right away, but she improves the appeal of all these tiles with the tiles with features on them. So we'll check that out next turn. All right, there we go. Now the suzerain of Hong Kong. Okay, looks like we are at risk of a dark age here. That might be something we have to contend with. England is really growing their navy. Another harbor up here, another galley, great admiral. Their military strength continues to grow as well. Okay. So I said we were going to check out the appeal of these tiles, pressing number 3 on the keyboard. Okay, so they're not not looking amazing right now, but I think if we purchase, let's see about purchasing a tile or two. Let's purchase this tile. And there we go, we've got a breathtaking tile over here. I think purchasing 1 or 2 more and we'll get to a lot of these tiles looking really good.
The Lord made us all out of iron. Then he turns up the heat to forge some.
Got iron working and can now upgrade a warrior to swordsman. Alright, engineering seems like a good tech to go for next. We've got the Eureka for it and plans for an aqueduct up in John Coping. Okay, and this archer, the idea with this archer is mainly to head up here because I'm planning on sending an archer along with a settler to found that city. So this will let us kind of keep the military strength that we have up there. And I'd like to, yeah, let's go ahead and just build that preserve. I think this is a really strong position for it. Even though it doesn't look like it gives much housing right now, I think it'll actually be, it'll be better once these additional tiles come into the control of the city and improve the appeal even more. Alright, there's our galley. Let's try and keep up a bit with England's navy. What do we have over here? We have fish that we could improve for John Coping. Boy, they're also benefiting from the forest fires and improved tiles after that. They really don't even need any tiles improved right away. I think we'd be better off improving. Let's see, do we have, so these are spices over here. I'm not sure if we have spices. Okay, we do already. I'd like to send them down here then and improve this cotton. Bring it into the Empire. Right. There's a monument for Stockholm. It's a good boost to culture. Let's see, what else do we want to do? I think getting one of our government plaza buildings seems like a good move. The question is, what route do we want to go? I'm thinking we're going to have a smallish empire this game. And although heading toward a dark age, I'm a little concerned about -2 loyalty. Let's go for this Ancestral Hall. I think that will give us a free builder once we found our city up here. Okay, we've got a barbarian quadrime up here. Not super interested in engaging with that ship. We'll see if England takes care of it for me. I don't want to see our galley get injured. Alright, I'm not sure. See where we're able. I don't think we can cross this bay right here, but we shall see. I think we're gonna have to go all the way around. Okay, so the English are not doing very well against that quadrille. Wow. The city has really been under attack or something. Alright, I guess we're going to attack after all. Alright, another monument, another nice culture boost. Alright, John Coping is nearing its growth limit here, and I'd like to keep them growing, so we're going to go for a granary there. And we can purchase this tile now. And get ourselves another luxury. So we can... Oh wow, look at this. They've got a battering ram and warriors. I think the English might lose Plymouth here to a really strong looking barbarian onslaught. Alright, well, I think I'm going to sail off and heal. Okay, it still would be nice to come up here to Erebro and do some improving.
One man's magic is another man's engineering. We can no more have exact religion.
Alright, how close are we to finishing that quadrille? 1 turn. So we're going to switch away from maritime industries. Seeing that we're headed toward a dark age, I think this might be a good policy. I guess we could wait and see though and just take some gold in the meantime. Alright, machinery seems like a good defensive play. Something to continue to keep us protected versus England. Let's take a look at this civics tree here real quick. I think it might be nice to get to Divine Right. We've got a bit of researching to do. All right, so we could become the suzerain of a third city-state. We'd be spread pretty thin. The era score wouldn't help us much. So I'm thinking of just holding this envoy in case we need to fend England off. Okay, so our upgraded, promoted ship is really able to deal damage against that quadrime and finish it off, which is good to see. Okay, so we are no longer suzerain of Hong Kong. And that's okay for now. I don't think we won't claw that back right away. Alright, we'll see if England loses Plymouth. I'm kind of rooting for the barbarians. I'd like to see that happen. Oh, so close, guys. Oh, they're still there. What are they doing? Alright, we're going to keep watch on that. And there's our ancestral hall. Okay, so we're getting fantastic science thanks to all of our marsh tiles. I think getting a campus down is going to be a good move. I think maybe we'll get a builder out and chop this forest and then build a campus right there. Alright, and there's our preserve. Let's check out the... Yeah, that's looking better for Peel. We're going to get some really nice bonuses here. Once we get a grove. And there's our quadrime. Let's take a look at our district plans here. So a commercial hub right here would be really nice. I think looks like we need to bring that tile into Morbro's orders. And let's have them start on that right away. And here's our governor. I think I'd like to get Pingala in place. Stockholm is getting to be a nice large city. I'd like to see the boost to culture and science that Pingala provides. There we go. So I think building that preserve actually got us another envoy with Taruga, which is really helpful. I'd like to see that. And Victoria didn't like seeing our force sailing along here, our settling force. All right, Dark Age for the Swedish people. I think free inquiry is the best option here. I don't see us constructing so many districts that we will gain from monumentality. I'm not sure why we can't sail over there. That is a coast tile. Well, I'm not sure what's going on there. Okay. The Coral is the name of this ship. Getting harassed by some barbarians. Come on, barbarians, take out that city. What are you doing? Okay, we have a decent number of diplomatic favor points, but I don't really think any of this matters a whole lot, except, yeah, I don't think it does. We could probably get more amber brought into our empire. Let's just do that. Let's just see if we can get that one. Probably not enough points. Yeah, not enough. Alright, there's our granary and John Coping. And we can have them get started on their aqueduct now. Alright, I'm kind of annoyed here. What's going on? Why can't I move through these units and just get over there? Okay. Successful blockade by the English, I guess. Alright, there's our builder. And let's take a look at the districts again. We could get ourselves a nice theater square out there to boost our culture. I have to bring that tile into Stockholm. Do that. Okay, we're still blockaded here. Oh, you know, I was going to build a campus. Well, you know, Stockholm should be able to bring another district online before too long.
If bread is the first necessity of life, recreation is a close second.
Alright, I don't think any of these Dark Age policies look beneficial. And I think I like the looks of our other policies. Okay, the pathway has opened up. Finally. What's the loyalty situation look like? Oh yeah, we'll be fine over there. Keep the ship over here in case we have to support our troops on the coast. Oh boy. Our galley, the Coral, is in a tough spot here. Really, I'd like to let the barbarians attack Plymouth. We'll see if they're interested in leaving our ship alone. No, they are not.
I'd imagine the whole world as one big machine.
Right, let's see if we can sail out of the way and maybe they'll lose interest in us. Technology-wise here, you know, let's tech towards celestial navigation. All right, and we have a great merchant. Okay, we'll clear this forest in preparation for an eventual campus here. And let's see. Increases trade route capacity by 1. Foreign trade routes to the city provide +2 gold to both cities. Sounds like a good deal.
I don't believe in astrology.
Oh, there goes our ship.
I'm a Sagittarius and whiskey.
That was bound to happen at this point. Okay, so Victoria is now the suzerain of Hong Kong. Might as well become the suzerain of Lahore. Get those era score points. Alright, I think I actually want to send this builder over here to remove the plantation on that tile, because the preserve is going to give us better yields than what we're getting from the plantation. Alright, so England is upset because we didn't move our troops. I kind of think we did. I don't know what they're talking about. Alright, a splendid theater square, very good. And, you know, let's get another trader going. And there's our grove here in Göteborg. Let's take a look at these tiles. Very nice yields now on several of the tiles. So I think we'll want to work on our other districts out this way. Maybe another campus right here, in fact. So before we move this builder, let's see. It's a really nice tile, but we do need to think about districts, so we'll go ahead and clear that and get ourselves a campus over there. the long journey to settle this city is getting close to an end.
Set your course by the stars, not by the lights of every passing ship.
Oh my goodness, Victoria's military strength is just going crazy. I kind of think we should get a friendship with her before she decides to turn that military against us. Let's see if we can do that. Very good, very good. Because other than military, we're very competitive with her. Okay, back over this way to remove that plantation. She'll give us quite a bit of gold per turn for some luxuries. Accept that deal. And let's see. She has nothing available for us, it looks like. Alright, another Eureka. And we don't have apprenticeship yet, which is too bad. We could get ourselves the industrial zone there. In fact, let's look at our research path. Let's tech toward apprenticeship so we can do that. In the meantime, though, would a harbor make sense here? I think a harbor almost always makes sense in a coastal city. All right. Continue to explore here with this galley. Okay, another trader here in Stockholm. Stockholm could use a bit more housing, I think. This would be a pretty nice location for an aqueduct. Although it would be nice to chop that. So why don't we get another builder, and then we'll plan on getting that aqueduct there. Oh, look at that. Somebody's borders. I wonder if this is going to be Samaria? I think they often show up with those colors. I think that might be a nice cliffhanger, though, to end this episode on. Why don't we establish a trade route with London, though? Really boost our gold. And let's remove this plantation as planned. Let's see, what does that do for us? Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic tile yields there. And I think if we bring these couple of tiles into Cohort's control, let's see, what does that do for I'd like to see this tile get brought up to at least the charming level. And I think having these tiles adjacent will do that. Yep, there we go. See those yields improve right away. All right, that's quite a nice looking preserve area now. And I think that is where we are going to end this session. So take a look at the Empire now. We have a nice road connecting Göteborg and Stockholm. Our cities are starting to develop pretty nicely now. I was hopeful to get this city founded, but I think that'll be a nice way to start off the new play session next time. We'll get this city founded. We will meet whoever it is over here, hopefully. And we will see where our city-state focus takes us. It's been not a whole lot of action in the city-state department this game, although we did get some era score from becoming the first suzerain of 2 other city-states. And the Empire is looking... I like how when they introduce the preserve, how it encourages keeping some land undeveloped, and the map tends to look nicer rather than entirely covered with tile improvements. But I think we'll see a much more developed looking area up here in the area north of Stockholm, and Göteborg will be a more of a natural looking area of our civilization. So thanks for joining, for watching the Joy of Civ. I will catch you here next time.